Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ninja Games Fest, day 14. I can hardly believe it. And Borderlands 4 is installed. It has been compiling shaders now for about 10 minutes, and we are at 54%. Oh, 56. It is taking an absolute age. So it seems to be speeding up. But I thought in the meantime, we can take a quick look at this. So this is just the review from IGN here, from about 20 minutes ago. And just while we're killing time, waiting for this, 64% and counting. Fun and games. I'm curious. Hey, Gilly-chan. Hey, Alaterial. Sorry we're starting so late. It's for two reasons. One is that Borderlands 4 just dropped. So I think in 4 hours, early access folks can play it. And tomorrow, everyone else can play it. But we've got a few hours head start. Apparently most of which is going to be spent on compiling shaders for the game. But yeah, to skip ahead to the end of this review. What's IGN saying? Verdict. Borderlands 4 is a badass open-world evolution of a wonderfully unhinged looter-shooter series that needed to try something new. And it largely nails the biggest swings it takes. Combat is slicker than ever, thanks to exciting new movement options and some interesting enemy designs, and the entertaining story takes things in a fresh direction while still tying neatly into existing lore. This is all consistent with what I've heard so far. The transition to an open world isn't the smoothest, especially when troubling terrain with a few too many invisible walls. Can make it feel like these environments are all for show, but that's more than worth putting up with in exchange for being able to chart your own path and freely explore the wacky, violent world of Kairos. This is a moon of Pandora, by the way. Hey, Guns and Raiders. Thanks for the hydrate and the Imperial March, appreciate that. How's it going? Howdy there. And Bellora. Hi. The bugs my crew and I encountered were bad enough to occasionally sour our co-op groove, but in between them we had a great time. My friends and I found ourselves utterly at the mercy of its loot grind. The Borderlands series feels like it has been a bit stuck in the mud for some time now, and especially after a few patches, Borderlands 4 is exactly the kick in the pants it has needed. So, right. We are in shaders have been compiled. Hallelujah. Just setting up some basic... Like, I've literally not had a moment to even play this yet. It just downloaded and then compiled shaders for about 10 minutes. Sensor gore off. Thank you very much. I like the UI already. Not hugely important, but... Yep. Oh my god, you have to provide a lot of information. Alright, bear with me a moment. I'm just gonna make sure this is all set up correctly. Looks good. Sorry, bear with me. We're just about done. Alright, let's go. Here we are, we're in. We're in. Alright, well, let's try that. Just go normal. How you guys doing? Happy Thursday, by the way. And happy,
So, you want to hear a story?
happy Borderlands 4 day.
Yeah, old Marcus still has a few tales to tell. And this one, this is the start of something new. A spark that just might leave the galaxies themselves ablaze. It all started here. The planet Kairos. Heard of it? Of course not, and for good reason. For thousands of years, it was a place of legend.
Seems a little quiet. Let me turn it up.
Outside universe. The only way you found it was by accident or chance. And if you did, well, you weren't ever going to leave.
Because she is speaking exactly.
For Kairos
I always
was a
think of
prison, ruled by a tyrant made immortal by alien technology. They called him the Timekeeper, and his order was nothing less than absolute. What was the secret, you ask, that justified keeping an entire planet in chains?
Thank you for joining us, by the way. Really appreciate
At
it.
the center of his seat of power. Whispers told of unknown.
I don't know how long we're going to be playing this. I guess it depends how much fun you and I are having.
Perhaps even
Mostly
the
you guys.
of his immortality.
It is a big
But where
launch.
there are
It's one of the
vaults,
biggest launches
you
we've
will
done
always find
on Ninja
vault
Pulse.
hunters.
And this is just because you guys
Fearsome
asked for it.
warriors, driven by dreams of glory, wealth, knowledge, and power. The Timekeeper's order was perfect. It was supposed to last forever. But Vault Hunters, they have a way of screwing up your plans.
When do we get the cool
This
Western
new
style?
story? Well,
You know, the
it begins
good, the
6
bad, and the
years
ugly.
after Mayhem first came to Kairos.
We always get an intro
6
cinematic.
years after the sky turned to fire.
There we go. All I had to do was ask, huh? These are always fun, I feel like. I will say this, it's got nothing to do with the game itself, but they're very good at these intros. The first two were so fucking good. Right, this is where we decide who we're going to play as. I reckon it's either going to be this guy or the big Viking fella. Although she looks really freaking cool as well. I think the metalheads would want me to pick that guy, right? I don't think Maya has already called dibs on this character, so that's how that's gonna go. I don't know that it's as good as the second one. That's pretty good though. As usual, the art direction is completely insane. What do you guys reckon? Because I think Maya's called dibs on Vex already. I'm thinking this guy. I really just want a gunslinger. But these are all quite interesting variants. There's no one that's just pure guns and guns. Let's go with this guy.
That one.
Where are you taking me, coward?
The Timekeeper thinks you could be of use. Me? Well, I'd rather kill you.
Then fight me, here and now!
Gilly-chan. I tried Borderlands 2 during a free-to-play weekend. Couldn't play it, even with putting the field of view all the way back to the movement bobbing gave me motion
combat,
sickness.
blood on our fists.
Tempting.
That sucks.
But I do only as he commands.
Is your monitor very close to you when you play? Seems like an obvious thing to ask,
in
but
my ability to obliterate you before he knows you're gone.
That's where you're wrong. He's always watching. Time to bolt.
I will see your blood on the ground, coward!
I'm already enjoying the voiceovers. You guys know me. I'm a sucker for
What use is a Vault Hunter?
a funky voiceover.
You are, in a word, mayhem.
In a word.
I take that personally.
Name yourself.
My name is my use. The ones who gave it to me called me Timekeeper.
Does it happen with every
Now, you may
FPS,
have
Gilly?
had free will out there in the myriad galaxies, but here, on Kairos, you exist in my universe. You will obey my will, and you'll serve the use I have for you.
Good luck with that.
Luck? We don't have that here either. Humans need a stronger hand than luck to keep them deterministic. Like any domesticated animal, they must be tagged, tracked, and when necessary, shoved back into place. This bolt is that guiding hand. My hand. On your neck forever.
I wonder why the lengthy opening cinematic and now this cutscene. Doom the Dark Ages did the same thing. I was kind of like, why are you spending minutes and minutes and minutes? These are things I don't need to know. You can teach me all of these things while I'm playing the game.
And once that use is done, I can offer you a life in my order. Comfortable, peaceful.
My end will be loud and red.
Then you should have gone out guns blazing when you had the chance.
Sorry, I just had to turn it down for a moment.
See anyone alive in there? Right here.
Happens with most FPSs that have head bobbing. I mean, you can generally switch that up, right?
So they can check for injuries.
Mirror's Edge is another one. Yeah, well, accessibility options are getting better and better. Should be able to turn that shit off.
I'm the Vault Hunter with the Crimson Resistance.
Very recognizably Borderlands. So far,
Let's
so
get outta
good.
here.
Alright, here we go. Let's, for a start. Just make sure that's correct. Yeah, cool. Alright. Da-da-da-da-da. We want DLSS. Thank you very much. Let's try that.
Going into lockdown. Come on.
I just want to make sure it's really, really smooth for you guys. I will fiddle around with some of these things later on when I'm offline.
So is my info
Seems
right?
fine, right?
Are you a Vault Hunter too?
I am Amon. I am glad to be free, but why are you helping me?
It's such a video game
Crimson
voiceover,
Resistance
isn't
is
it?
gonna free this whole planet.
I'm already loving it.
I figured we could use all the Vault Hunters we can get. Guards are onto us. Take them out.
With pleasure.
It's still a little bit choppy. Let's just crank things down a little bit. I've no idea what all of these will do in terms of making the game look shit. Thanks, RJ. I don't know, it feels a little bit...
Banged up. Grab this rep kit.
It's not the frames, it's the mouse movement feels a little bit strange. This is why I love having time to put a game through the ringer before I start streaming it. Today, that wasn't really an option, was it? Is the game good, Frog Thief? I've been playing for about 2 minutes. I couldn't possibly say. It would be wrong of me to say anything. Yeah, so far, so good. It's a bit... like, it looks good, but I'm surprised at how power-hungry the game is. I've seen this criticized elsewhere. We could try that. Motion blur. Forget about it. But how you doing, Frog Thief? Furman VSync. Hey, hey, 60 people. Yeah, that's on. See if it makes any difference. Yeah, it was better with it on. But yeah, that is also... I'm turning things down and it makes no difference. Like, I literally can't see the difference. Rep kits can hear you when your health is low. Use T.
Come on. We gotta get to the next
Isn't it
floor.
the same as the
The
others?
security room up there's our way out.
Gambitsky Mat made Tickle Redeem. I have to do that when Maya's here.
The Timekeeper's robot army. Good riddance.
The sleek design of this prison belies its intended function.
They're called the Order for a reason. They like things neat and under control.
Nah, what, you know what? I'm just gonna turn things way down. What the hell?
Maya!
Exactly.
Maya!
People too.
Whoa.
Everyone who lands on Cairo sends up here. The only welcome people get is the
Oh, no.
Timekeeper's domination.
This is insane. I had this in Doom the Dark Ages as well. That when you turn down settings, it just makes no difference. And the game just refuses to run smoothly. That's pretty funny. Drops! Yeah, you just keep watching. You don't have to do anything special. But yeah, drops are on. Da 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 da. Right. There we go. How's it going, Gebitsky Matvey? Hope you're having a good day. Zilshin, same to you. Where did our buddy go? There he is. I like the fact that you can slide now. I always missed that in the old games. You know the fact that you can sprint into a slide? I feel like that's the thing I always miss when I go back to Borderlands 2. And thank you for the hydrate. I don't mind if I do. Cheers, everyone. I'm just drinking water. A little bit early for anything else. He's a looter shooter, so we gotta loot everything, right?
See if there's anything fun in there. Damn it! Lockdown's got us hemmed in. Echo 4, get hacking.
Alright. Our first chest. I'm assuming it's the same as before, that all of this stuff is procedurally generated.
An idea that'll buy us some time. We're gonna crack this prison wide open. Vault Hunter, wanna do the honors? Hit the switch!
Let's check. See what these guns are dealing with. Da 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 da. When armor reaches below 25% capacity, a warning icon will appear. Reward center, I think we'll skip that for the time being. Okay.
Prison break, baby! Nice one! Doors open. Let's go.
I will remind any and all rampant prisoners that he is watching. There is no escape. No one leaves.
The prisoners won't get far.
It's a joke-free zone so far. Except for some gags in the opening cinematic. That's always been a thing for me with the Borderlands franchise. The crazy voiceovers, the ridiculous amount of guns, and the gags, right?
Hell of a sight, huh? 6 years ago, that moon appeared from nowhere. The sky cracked open, shards fell like rain. You thought the world was ending. Guess it kinda did. The Timekeeper's been in full tyrant mode ever since.
We have like none of our abilities are unlocked yet, so our buddy's taking hits. What do you guys think of the aesthetic? I'm not sure why it's so performance hungry. Like, it looks good and everything, but how much better than Borderlands 2 and 3 does this actually look? It's just got a much more fancy lighting. I'm surprised at how resource hungry it is.
What did you mean when you said the prisoners won't get far?
They're bolted, just like us. Won't be long before the Timekeeper walks them right back into their cells. We just need the Timekeeper looking their way and not yours until we can jam your bolt.
Very good, sir. You gotta loot everything, right? That's the rule. Well, thank you for joining us today, day 14 of Ninja Balls Games Fest. Like I said, playing a different game each day, and the reason we're here in Borderlands is because you guys asked for it. A couple of people said, hey, Borderlands 4 is releasing, you guys want to play it? So here we are. It's crazy to me that we were doing Doom Eternal yesterday. People were there for that. And we got this hype new game launch the very next day. Taking a lot of damage here. Don't have any shield yet, as far as I can tell. No.
Yeah, scrapped them.
Hey, Los Haggis.
We can exfil here.
Thank you so much for the sub, man. That's amazing.
You're gonna need this.
Really, really appreciate it. Man, I'm still learning the ropes. We're a few minutes into the the campaign, I guess. I hear very good things about the campaign. I think the main worry that I've seen so far, and I have no opinion on this because I've only just started playing it, but the concern is that the end game looks a little bit undercooked in Borderlands 4 at the moment. But I think the consensus is that they are just going to be adding stuff to that in the coming months. So I don't think the community is too worried. It's just a bit lame that people who reach the end game first will maybe have to wait a couple of months with a somewhat weaker version of the end game than the one they'll eventually get. That's not ideal. But I'm sure Gearbox know what they're doing, hopefully, anyway.
Good. Now.
But yeah, either way, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome on in. My name's Khan. The channel is called Ninja Pulls. My wife and I run this thing together. We often stream together or individually. But today it's just me. Hey, here we go. Grapplage.
We gotta slide down.
This is going to be a thing that's going to make the game a lot of fun. The grappling. So he can grapple out of there, but I can't.
Damn. Looks like we got separated. You good?
Indeed. Are we clear of the Timekeeper's minions, then?
Yeah, another thing I'm already noticing compared to Borderlands 1 and 2.
The Order's gonna have
The movement speed.
through these woods. I stashed us
But that's the thing that they added in 3. I didn't play Borderlands 3. I heard too many bad things about the campaign when it released. So I just kind of gave it a miss. Despite having enjoyed the first 2. But I don't know. Some people say it has a bad rap. And that actually, just because the story is shit, there was still plenty of good things about the gameplay. Really? That third hit missed? Give me a break. But yeah, we started the stream with a little glimpse at IGN's verdict on the game. And yeah, they seem to be... You know, there are some launch bugs. That shit's always going to happen, isn't it? But apart from that, they seem to be pretty happy with it. Like, some of the best Vault Hunter characters we've ever had, apparently. Way too early to say, for me. And yeah, apparently the story is really good, and all the innovations in gameplay they made over the years. Like, people are saying Borderlands is back after a few years in the wilderness, kind of thing. We'll see, but I'm glad to be able to check it out finally. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. Yeah. Like, I don't know, it feels like the game is unloading a lot of info right at the start. I mean, that's fairly ordinary, but why not just... I don't know, why not give it to us bit by bit? feel like that's the thing that games can do better when they really work at it. Like a really, really cool tutorial that doesn't, like, get between you and the game you're playing, but obviously you need to learn some stuff off the bat or you will not be able to do a very good job. You're gonna have a bad time. But yeah, Gilly, Belorda, Guns N' Raiders, what are you guys up to today? Are you watching Borderlands just because you're lovely people and you're supporting the channel, or do you actually like give a shit about this game?
I dislike knowing this timekeeper could control me with this bolt. I will simply rip it out with my hands.
Oh, no. That thing is in there, hitched to your nervous system. When people try to rip their bolt out, it turns them crazy. Or just straight up kills them.
Or straight up kills him. Good to know. Climbing.
So why bother running? It's only a matter of time.
Not with Echo 4 on our side. He's jamming my bolt.
Which
And if we can get you somewhere safe while
which
the
cliff face
timekeeper's
is
distracted,
climbable here, dude?
we'll jam yours too.
Everyone seems to love Borderlands 2 the most. The movement design is pretty good. It makes them slightly harder to hit than you would like, but that just makes it more fun. They've often had that with the enemies, that they shimmy around a little bit while they're approaching you. They just run on a straight line. It's too easy. And thank goodness the melee attack button is the same place as it always was. That helps. What the hell? There's ammo in these things? Ground zits? Gilly-chan, mostly here for support. Well, thank you. One of my games has a new version update yesterday, so I've been exploring the new region. Which game is that? And good old Erie, hello there. I see they're true to their art style. Yeah, I love to see that. Look forward to playing this at some point. Yeah, so far so good. It's very entertaining just to be dropped in. I'm just finding that quite entertaining, to be honest. The fact that it's open world as well, I wonder how much... Honestly, I wonder how much I'm even going to notice. Rather than, you know, going from zone to zone. But yeah, true to their art style, good order. They kind of would have to be. I keep saying this, I'm surprised it isn't running a bit better. I had to turn a bunch of things down just to get the frames stable. Well, one of the few criticisms I've seen in a couple of reviews is that it is like unnecessarily resource hungry and a bit buggy. And if you're playing with a group and people are crashing, that can really ruin the experience. We shall see. Maya and I are definitely going to be playing this. We're also hoping, we haven't got any yet, but we're hoping we're going to get some codes for you guys so that we can give a couple of codes away on stream. That'd be cool. But we haven't been given any yet. I should say, by the way, this the game was provided by the 2K Vault Hunter program, which is much appreciated. Genshin Impact? No way, you're a Genshin player. Hey, Dark Metal, meow. How's everyone doing? All the better for seeing you.
You're still in one piece.
How you doing? How
Not that I
you
expected
doing?
anything less from a Vault Hunter. They're looking for us. Keep a low profile. Come on, we gotta reach our getaway ride. So, have you ever opened a vault?
I have. It changed me. scarred me. Is that what brought you here?
Already loving this guy's voiceover.
No.
I was born on Kairos. But I heard all about Vault Hunters from off-worlders who crashed. When the Moonfall chaos started,
I took my chance and struck out on my own. Been training up ever since. I'll introduce you to the leader of the Crimson Resistance
when we get off this island.
Cheeky melee attack. Oh, you already killed it.
What this planet needs. A whole rebellion. Fighting together for freedom from the Timekeeper. Oh,
Oh, you can't do a melee attack while you're reloading. Alright, good to know.
rub it in his shiny face.
When we crack that vault of his.
How's Borderlands 4 so far? Honestly, I literally just started. It's very, very resource hungry. I'm guessing it's my CPU that's limiting it. My CPU is getting a little bit old. And because I keep turning stuff down, it doesn't make that much difference. And the same thing with Doom, the Dark Ages. My GPU is a few years ahead of my CPU, so it could just be that. But yeah, I mean, it looks okay on stream, right?
There.
It's a very
Go through
pretty
that water
game.
plant.
All the ambient noises are working really well as well. The with the headphones on, it kind of roots you in the place in a fun way. All the like the nature sounds.
Party, clear him out.
But we've got nothing to fight with yet. And like, I'm only on normal, and it's pretty punishing, to be honest. Yeah, their aim is better than mine. Oh shit. You see what I mean? Well, I can't very well fight for my life when there's nothing to hit. So we're right at the start of the game. I've got none of my abilities dropped yet. I just love RPGs. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? I think I'm going to wait for other people's reviews. Yeah, Let's Plays about the game. Borderlands 3 was way too cringy. Yeah, so far the reviews of this one are much more favorable. You know, the story is good. The Vault Hunters are cool. That's what I'm hearing. That's not what I'm saying. It's what the reviews are saying that I've looked at so far. But for an FPS to really, really be fun, it needs to run really, really well. And yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. It's not that smooth, but then again, that could be a thing that they optimize over time. And it could just be that I need a newer machine to run this to its full potential. That's the way it is, you know? I feel like there are a few too many enemies for me to really clear out.
Ride's just through here.
So at least it's starting to be normal to release stuff not truly optimized. It really is. And the shaders, oh my god, like, as soon as this thing downloaded, I started, I booted up the game and started the stream. You know, the usual 10-minute countdown. It took like 15 minutes to compile all the shaders. That's wild, isn't it? 15 minutes, nearly. Maybe more like 12, but still. Like a hilarious amount of time. Again, CPU, possibly. Hey, now we're talking. That might be the most enduring contribution that World of Warcraft has made to gaming. You know, that color-coded system of like white, green, blue, purple, gold. Like, so many games follow that now. Not just live service, but even like The Witcher has that color coding. Cyberpunk might have it as well, actually. Anyway, right, let's check out what did we just pick up? Yeah, we don't need 2 of those. Seriously, we've got nothing but pistols so far. Alright. I love what the guy says, hey, there's a cache of equipment, feel free to empty it out. We're already there, like, everything's halfway opened already. What an ugly scope. I'm guessing going pistol build then. Yeah, like, I think in the intro here, you're just going to be given very, very basic... very, very basic options. These totally look like they do something, don't they? Yeah, I really dig the art style. But then even the first game looked pretty awesome. And I'm hoping they can patch it, or that I can figure out a way to make it run smoother. Anyway, let's press on. See what our buddy is up to. Just realized I don't have the YouTube comments open. Sorry about that. Let me just set that up real quick. Done. So not pure, hey. Sorry man, I wasn't ignoring you. Oh no, we got raided while I didn't have YouTube comments open. Subtle D, well won't you look at this, another dead Vault Hunter. I always main Sirens, I bet you do. Maya already bagsied that one. I'm gonna try and play a little bit of this together. But hey, Subtle D and Not Pure, if you're still here, thank you so much for the raid. I can't believe I didn't have the YouTube window open, so I didn't see that. Yeah, the yellow one. I just love RPGs. Who doesn't? Yeah, very true. I hate them. Kidding.
You had quite the cozy camp set up here, RJ.
I've been waiting a long time for the right Vault Hunter to arrive. Go ahead, raid the place.
Hey.
RJ, I've got the shield.
Awesome.
It feels like a tradition that you have to be, you have to get your first shield. What? No! I'm just gonna have one more look. Is there anything else that we can... I don't know, I don't feel like the texture quality needs to be that high. It's cell shaded, for goodness sake. Slightly better. But honestly, it's weird, like, how many of you guys had this with Doom the Dark Ages? I even saw entire articles about it. People saying that, you know, I just want to squeeze a few frames out, but I turn everything down, and the game looks almost identical to max settings, but I get like 5 FPS extra. And what gives? It feels a little bit like a similar situation here. Like, I'm really not seeing much difference if I turn shit down. Mostly the lighting. Got lucky I didn't have a single piece of trouble with Dark Ages. Oh, me neither. Yeah, it ran really well, but I did see a lot of people saying that, and and I tried it, you know, when I was trying to get, when we were streaming it. Again, I was trying to get, you know, the right, I play in 4K if I can, but sometimes for streaming it's better just to, since I'm not actually streaming in 4K, sometimes it's better to just bite the bullet and lower the resolution a little bit. True, true.
There we go. Let's get to our ride. Maybe we can even pick up some of the other prisoners.
It's like, it still looks exactly the same. I keep turning stuff down just for a few more frames. I don't know, man. Are these things that'll make a difference? If it's...
Oh, no. He...
Uh-oh. Like, it's fine, it's perfectly playable, but I want 100 frames if I can get it.
He made me. There was a time I would have used a gentler touch with these wayward creatures. But now they serve
That's pretty
a
fucked
greater
up.
purpose. Now you see the true bars of your cage. You cannot break free.
What devilry?
This voiceover, it feels a lot like a Klingon or something like that. What devilry?
He killed them. He just... We have to get out of here. Now!
Yeah, you think?
I thought he'd march them back to their cells. I never imagined he'd butcher them all. We need to get your bolt jammed as soon as possible. I hijacked an order gunship for us. It's just down this way.
I do love the art direction. Always have done with these games. Just they managed to make a lot of things that are just purely functional look really cool and interesting, like the crates that you loot. Rich RJ's ride. There we go.
out of here!
Too easy. Yeah, too easy. What did I tell you? Wouldn't Scathe would rather just kill you. I'm sure he would. Oh, fuck. I'm just trying to think, what are the mechanics here? You know, Borderlands does tend to have them, but maybe not on the very first boss fight. Kind of tense. Oh shit, that's not good. No. Too many ads, too many ads. I missed that pistol in Borderlands 2, where when you reloaded it, you chucked it away like a grenade. Do you guys remember that one? That was a fun one. Jesus. Oh, this is intense. Right, where is he? There he is. Oh no, there's nothing for me to hit. No! Oh no! So close. Oh dear. Oh, please tell me it's just going to be at the start of that fight. Yeah, close enough.
Delightful.
Delightful. Ah, thanks for the cheer. Let's make this one a victory. I'd like a weapon with more capacity on it, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be cool. I'm constantly running out of juice here. Right. Phase 2? Seriously? Should have seen that coming. Hey, we leveled up.
Slaying the vault monsters for good.
That's a lot of damage. Congratulations on unlocking your first action skill. Thank fuck for that. These are powerful abilities unique to your character. Use tab to open the echo menu and navigate your skills menu and select an action skill. So this is, you know, they're teaching us how powerful these things are. I'll thank you again for the cheer, Dark Metal. Alright. Empower your Vault Hunter by choosing action skill, etc., etc. We're familiar with the basics here. This is your character's Vault Hunter trait. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, 3 distinct action skills are available. Only one can be equipped at a time. Press Z or C to cycle and to equip. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah. Amon readies forge axes that can be thrown and picked up at the ground to refund cooldown. Forge shield that absorbs all frontal damage as vengeance. Whenever the vengeance meter is filled, Forge Shield provides damage reduction instead. And then press F to launch a Forge Wave, dealing cryo ordnance damage. Jesus, alright. And charge. No, that's the one we just looked at. Forge Fist, gaining constant shield regeneration. Bonus incendiary damage with guns, and increased movement speed. That sounds like the most fun. Doesn't it? I'm happy to take suggestions if you guys, you know, it's as much your playthrough as mine at this point. I'm sure I'll be starting a new character fairly soon, regardless. I think the guns we're using are fine. Yeah, all good. Let's carry on. Right. Yeah, that wasn't the right move, was it? Oh, he's still not dead? Shit, I thought it took him down. No! Whoops. One more shot and he would have been down, wouldn't he? There we go. Getting cocky.
Hey, can I get a hand up?
Spam E to profit. Oh, we're full? No way. We finally get a rifle. Let's have a look. I'm sure that's not what this dude's into. It looks like he just needs a larger weapon though. Look at him. Guess we can drop the ones that aren't worth as much.
Forge his bounty.
Slightly underwhelming. Alright. Let's go get our little buddy. What do you guys think?
All part of my master plan. Ow! This is where I
Hello
betray
there.
you.
Hello there.
Seriously, can you imagine? Thanks. We gotta get out of here before the timekeeper.
Too late.
What are you? Oh, crap.
I'm always watching. I wanted to see how useful my new Vault Hunter could be. In action. Besides, it's more fun getting your hands dirty.
Xenia, Borderlands games have always been
when they
cool
are
in
in
my
your
opinion.
hands.
Yeah, even the worst, it's like pizza, right? Even the worst one, still pretty good. Welcome on in, Zdenya, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day so far. Truth has been spoken.
Archie,
Yeah, I say that as someone who didn't even get into the Borderlands games that heavily, to be honest.
Archie?
I played 1 and 2. I never got like heavily into them. I just thought, you know, these are good games, but they were never like top of the list for me. So I'm not like a Borderlands expert by any means. Dun dun dun. That was a terrible shot. Whoever's on that ship. Dang, that was crazy. Yeah, the actual gameplay intro itself, pretty good. I do still think they could have skipped a lot of the opening blah blah.
Scoop it up, a big trash. Scoop it up, big trash. Oh, there's some over there. Beach trash. Getting rich off of beach trash. Ooh, oh. Oh. Could it be my savior? My chosen hero sent from the starry beyond?
So yeah, well, still having a cold, really rough one this time it seems, but I will live. Hopefully. Yeah, that sucks. When it just doesn't go away.
My chosen hero, sent from the starry beyond.
Like every few years, it's inevitable we're gonna get like one of those 48-hour influenzas or whatever. Leader of the Crimson Resistance, for real.
Yes. Hello.
But yeah, I hate the cold that lingers.
I am a CL4PTP steward bot, but you can call me Claptrap, last vestige of the Crimson Resistance. So, what's your whole deal?
I am Amon, and my whole deal is that your friend RJ just helped me break out of prison. He told me to find you.
RJ, my #1 recruit.
Subtlety. Oof, yeah, my wife has some crazy change of seasons allergies happening. She's miserable to be around. Lol.
He did not make it.
That's Subtlety's lol, not mine. Ah, sorry to hear that. That sucks.
Hey.
Let's just, I'm just gonna keep seeing what we can do just to make it a little bit smoother. Really surprised. Let's turn that shit off. There's no ray tracing. I suppose why would they bother with ray tracing in this game?
Mention how promising you look? Welcome to the Crimson Resistance, new RJ. Oh gosh, there's so much to do. Let me give you the tour. We've got everything we'll need to free this planet. A couple shacks, a banner.
I don't know, it doesn't... Borderlands games aren't the type of game that you would buy a new PC for, or a new CPU or GPU. You know what I mean? No offense, Gearbox.
I set up our recruitment center on this beach because it's so
Absolutely
nice,
no
and
offense.
not because I was stuck or scared.
But this one is... I feel like it's got more bells and whistles than it fucking needs. Like, how is it that current consoles can even run this?
Take some hot dogs.
Welcome, recruits. Okay. I'm back. Hope I didn't miss much. Claptrap. Indeed, yeah. Yeah, the auto loot is pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Give me some of that. DLSS Khan, DLSS.
These are batteries.
They're complimentary. You're supposed to compliment them.
Okay.
Rude. Whatever. Look, I got it hard out here. All my top dogs got eaten by those psychopathic rippers higher up on the beach.
Fear not, sad little toaster boy.
Fear not.
I will destroy these rippers.
Really? I mean, really good job showing initiative, rookie. Come on, there, this way. We're headed to that old order broadcast tower.
Who actually saw the Borderlands movie? You guys catch that? I heard nothing good. I mean, I wasn't even that interested to begin with. Subtlety, you saw it? I think you might have mentioned this, actually, on stream.
Hey, look up there! Flying rippers!
The stars, my...
Oh, Jesus. That's a real headless chicken death, wasn't it? Not bad, not good, but a movie nonetheless. I heard it was absolutely terrible. That's encouraging. So that it wasn't completely terrible. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Oh, too tough an enemy. So we need to focus him a little bit earlier, maybe? Dark Metal, I'd say if they get it to run on a Switch, then I'd ask what black magic they used. Yeah. Saw the trailer already, didn't like it, but went because I got a free ticket. And you left in the first 25 minutes of the movie. Yeah, that's the kind of reaction that I've heard. But then, sometimes things can be like, meh. Not terrible, but just meh. But we get like, you know, community reactions, like fan reactions, can be super hyperbolic. Like it's either best thing ever or worst thing I've ever seen. Those Doom skills are non-transferable. The game is really, really sluggish. Like when I move the mouse, it takes a moment for it to fucking react. I don't know what that is. But it feels very, very sluggish. That's what I'm talking about. It just doesn't feel very performant. It's not what I'm used to. And an FPS, that really, really matters. And I keep turning things down and it doesn't really help. So, I'm just going to assume it's a me issue. The hell are these things? It's probably the most colourful Borderlands I've seen. What do you guys think? Like, they're always kind of... I suppose Tiny Tina's was a little bit more insane in terms of the colour palette. But they're always quite monochrome. Because Pandora was... I guess it was that kind of place. You know, they used decent actors, but man, did they suck. Understood. Well, there's Claptrap. How many of these D-bags are left? Those things are annoying. They suck. There he is. Jesus. Oh yeah, it's the freaking turret. No wonder. No wonder I almost died. And now I will die, probably. Yeah, definitely. Characters that are around... oh, sorry, Duckman. You have one of the most serious characters from Borderlands 1. And you cast Kevin Hart, known for his unserious roles. I think people often don't... I think Kevin Hart is really good at what he does. But every now and again he gets cast in something where that's not what is required. I kind of feel a bit bad for the guy, because he's such a star. And it makes sense, but yeah, I've seen him be incredibly annoying in movies that are like... they're not making the best use of him. Does that make sense? So we get them all and there was just the one turret left? That's hilarious.
What were those imbeciles doing?
They're stuck down here too. They've been trying to use glide packs to reach the top of the tower to escape. But mostly they just...
Yeah, known for his unserious roles, you make a bit of a joke character. No respect for the source material at all. Dark Metal characters that are around 20 and 30 at their oldest, at that time cast actors that are 50 plus. Also a weird choice. I don't know that matters, but yeah, if the casting isn't a slam dunk in other regards, then you're wondering, yeah, why do that?
I'm gonna stick over here by the tower. Ooh, all these dead guys had a ton of trash on them.
Like, you know, if a character is described as blonde in the source material, but you make him a brunette or a redhead, or that's a bad example because you could just dye your hair. But provided the casting is a great choice in other respects, nobody should care that there's like a particular physical characteristic which doesn't matter, which doesn't match. Some ding-dongs probably will care, but they shouldn't, you know what I mean? Yo, he just wasn't directed properly. That's also possible. Look at that. What the fuck?
Versatility in destruction!
Fun. Kate Blanchett and Jamie Lee Curtis were fantastic. For real? Maybe we should have another look at this. Maybe we should reconsider. Like, when I hear movie reviews that are just that terrible, I just kind of write them off. It's not going to be... It's not something I should ever spend my time on. But if you're saying there was some fun to be had... maybe worth another look. Maybe worth reconsidering, right? Damn, that thing hurts. Anyway, we're not even supposed to be here.
Good, strong stuff. You will be broken. Vengeance flies.
Hey, level 4. Let's take a look. Are we going to be attacked if we level up here? Customization, man, I haven't even looked into this. So these are all... Can we preview these? Nah. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about this. There we go, I'm just going to invest in that for now.
You will harm no one else today.
Cast time on that thing is a little bit annoying. I'm wondering if that is an upgrade that'll come later. That you can cast it instantly. It's kind of a long wind-up. So if you're in range... by the time it lands, you might not hit your intended target, feels like. But I'm guessing that is all... gonna be sorted. Are those ice and poison skill trees? Yeah, so this is the only one I've properly taken a look at. I know a little bit about the two lady characters, not much about the other dude. So yeah, it's fire, ice, and... well, it seems to be flame and... there's a bit of both. So sort of a bit of both, and that's flame for offense and ice for defense, or a little bit of both. This is a tank character, is one of the things you can do with it. Yeah, ice, poison, more fire. Yeah, Kevin Hart can have range, but it wasn't the role for him. Zombie DLC in Borderlands 1 was colourful, mostly green and gore. And you agree Tina's is the...
Accept your end. From the forge.
There's one more, right? Or did I get them all? Guessing the other characters move a little bit quicker than this guy. He is very big. Yeah, well, I'm hoping for a performance patch. Desperately. Everything feels just a little bit sluggish. I'm not sure why that is. I don't think it's a frame rate issue. It feels different. Just makes it a little harder and less fun to play. But, is there a way up here? Doesn't look that way. Weird choice for an automatic Dwemer bow. Yeah, I think it'll be a really fun game to just take a day off work and just sit down and I don't know, take a few minutes to make sure it's running in the sweet spot. You know, performance and visuals, and then just explore. Do a few missions.
These guys are called rippers because they rip the bolts right out of their necks. Ooh, they also like to rip people's limbs off. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's unrelated to the name.
Can you surprise me?
Woohoo! No, I need to reload that one. Try that one again. Seriously? We're straight back in? The line of sight is a little bit wonky, like when I threw that thing. I thought I had a clear shot, but it exploded off something. May you be forgiven.
A pocket apocalypse.
A lot of grenades being chucked here. Definitely bring a squad. If you've got at least one more player who can come and give you a hand, seems like that'd be a lot of fun. And make this, the early game, way, way easier. This guy's got homing missiles? No fair. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna get him in time. Lord Astaroth, I want to play too! I mean, if you have a much better PC than mine, but mine's pretty fucking good, and it's really struggling with the game. I don't know what's going on. It feels very sluggish. I've had to turn a bunch of things down. I'm assuming it's not the game, but it's me. But honestly, I don't know what the problem is. But I literally didn't get a chance to. Normally, with the game, if I'm going to stream it, I will make sure that it is all set up and working as it should, and looks good on stream, etc. That's key, right? But I didn't have the chance to do this. As soon as it was installed, I just fired up the stream. Yeah, see, I missed that guy completely. I'm not a fan of that. That the wind-up of the ability takes so long. But they can just avoid it. Oh, hello. Sorry, love, didn't see you there. Or the deaths are pretty entertaining, I'll give it that. But I guess that's nothing new. An assault rifle with a scope. Always a beautiful thing in a game like this. Oh, and there's a turret. My worst enemy. Lord Astaroth, how you doing? Fortunately, my PC is pretty strong, but of course, don't have to use resource for streaming like you do. It's your sacrifice. Yeah. Oh yeah, and to be fair, this guy's a big target. That's also true, yeah. I wonder if that's a factor. Would make sense. It's just eating my shield away. We're right at the beginning, so I have no idea what I'm doing really, and I have very little in terms of resources, you know, like consumables, grenades, that kind of thing. I just got my first shield, even, which is, you know, fairly standard for a Borderlands game. Where is it? There he is. Damn. Let's see if this works. What do you know? Yeah, one of the things that we need to do in the coming months, I think, is stream from a secondary machine. Definitely frees up some resources in a very nice way, and it's not a super complicated thing to do. Was there a shop back at the base, I wonder? Yeah, I guess there was. Well, hopefully we can find one up ahead. But welcome on in. This is Khan. You're watching Ninja Pulls. We're, of course, playing the brand new Borderlands 4. Literally just released. I think early access begins in a couple of hours. So, very thankful to 2K for actually giving Maya this code.
Delightful.
Ah, thanks for the cheer. Thank you so much. I have a feeling we'll swing back to ESO at some point. And one of the reasons we started much later today, is that, of course, we've got a big reveal. Update 48 reveal preview stream later on today. Should be fun. Finally. Second wind, yeah. I think I made a good choice with the first skill line I picked for this guy. It's proven to be pretty useful. Oh no! Getting shot in the back. It's super difficult to recover because it could be my imagination. I'm pretty sure that when you get into that position where you almost die and you have to kill something to stay alive, the cursor, like the crosshair, starts waving all over the place. It's a fun little mini game. Alright, the incendiary damage is legit hilariously good fun. Because of the screaming deaths that you get.
There, rookie! Splash zones in that tower!
Oh, by the way, guys, for those who've been following Ninja Ball's Games Fests so far this month, I posted a graphic just earlier today with the remaining dates. It's not completely set in stone. We can change things up if we want. But yeah, it's got all of the games that we're going to be playing for the rest of the month listed. I don't want them blowing that thing up when I'm standing next to it. Thank you very much. I think this looks like it would be a fun thing to get good at. There's still at least one down there. Where are these guys? But yeah, I posted that on our Discord. If you guys want to take a look. It's crazy. I feel like we have so many days left, but we don't have room for all the games that we wanted to play this month. A different game every single day. Yeah, my inventory's still full. But yeah, I'm liking the look of this. I'm just hoping that either I'll figure out a way to make it run a little bit better on my machine, or that they will release a performance patch, or both.
You can't hide in open country.
I feel like you're the one who's hiding, bro. There we go. The double jump is really nice. Whoa, 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 what? Taking hits. I guess I got sniped. Oh no! That didn't go to plan. I'll make a liberal use of the second wind here. Yeah, once muscle memory kicks in, I think that'll be a lot of fun. To traverse, like, fights. Especially with group, you can, you know, strategize a little bit. And move around the battlefield and do awesome shit. That I can already see, without even being close to trying it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Ripe, thank you so much for the donation. Wow. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, that's so kind. The Mad Max vibes are strong.
Would you be proud of me, far mother?
Alright, we're running a little bit low on ammo here. Let's fix that. But you know what I mean, guys? Like, do any of you have, I don't know, friends that you played the previous games with and that you're still in a position to to team up with for this one. Because other than Maya, I can't really think of anyone. Nice. Lovely. I think that would be worth doing if you got like a couple of buddies who've got the game. This guy won't stay in line of sight for very long. Figure I should just get back up there. But yeah, Ripe, how's it going? Really appreciate the Ko-fi donation there. That's amazing. I guess this was the way, wasn't it? Oh, damn. Again. This guy's intense. I'm just gonna have to continue to kill the small ads. That's the only way I can possibly win this.
Look out! It's me! Everybody run! That's not funny! I'm not having the best time!
Oh dear. Health. Hello, nice people. Where's that ticklish wife of yours? Out and about. And right, hello! For fuck's sake, Twitch wasn't letting me send any messages. Haven't been able to watch much recently. No worries at all. I think we're going to head back to ESO shortly. I just really wanted to make sure we did this one. Because I can't even remember who it was that requested it. They're probably not even here. But we had a couple of people say, ooh, if you could play Borderlands 4 when that launches, that would be amazing. You can't sell at the ammo dump. Sadly. Can we level up? No, that'll do. She knows I got the channel points. Yeah, she's running from you. I helped exactly. She's no fool. What the hell? I was getting absolutely owned. Maybe I'm rushing ahead and I need to, like, slow the fuck down and optimize my build a little bit. Get some gear. I feel very underpowered for this. Like, very squishy. Like, that regenerating shield just does not do any... doesn't do anywhere near enough. And honestly, I wasn't listening to what Claptrap said when he sent us over here. Were you guys? I guess not, we were just yapping. Oh, cool, more stuff. I'll leave that for now. Nearly there. Fuck yeah. Dropping all the stuff that I cannot pick up. Alright, you guys can probably stop respawning now, right? How about that? But yeah, how's it going, Ahelt? Hope you're having a good day. Mixed feelings about this so far. I didn't get the chance to test the game before I started. And it seems really fun, but it's a bit sluggish. Like when I press a key, it takes a little while for anything to happen in the game. And so far I'm just blaming it on my PC. But it hasn't struggled like this with any game, well, ever, really. Cyberpunk, you saw that yesterday. I can run that in 4K with very, very high settings. Sure, it's not a new game anymore, but they keep adding tech to it. Doom: The Dark Ages ran beautifully. Indie, I suppose that one maybe. Indie and the Great Circle.
Hey, you got the glide pack? Sick. There's a wrench nearby. Test it out.
Right, we need to find a place to trade. I'm thinking. But yeah, if I can get this running a little bit better, I will definitely be back. Hopefully playing it with Maya as well. And I was saying, we're hoping to get some keys for you guys as well. There was talk of that from 2K. And their sort of creator program. But, yeah, Maya's following that up. So I can't give you guys any certainty at the moment, unfortunately. It feels weird that there isn't a vending machine nearby, doesn't it? Feels like there should be one. Cross my fingers for you guys. Well, it's for you guys, really. It's just a fun thing to be able to do, but we've been accepted onto the program, which is awesome. What exactly that means in terms of keys and stuff going forward. But it means that, you know, there is something in it for us to actually do this shit. Riptide Grotto, it just makes me think of Dreadcell Reef in ESO, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to be a little bit lame and just run back and see what the deal is with like a majestic dove.
You have to chase around in the parking lot. Head to that platform we saw those guys splat off of earlier. I'll guide you from there.
I'm actually going to head back to the base where we found Claptrap in the first place. I'm pretty sure there was a shop there. I mean, yeah, look at this. I can't carry any of it. It sucks. How many enemies am I going to run into on the way, do you think?
There you are, rookie.
That's pretty
I was
good.
beginning to think I hallucinated you.
That's a new thing, right? As someone who didn't play Borderlands 3?
I trust only in the unknowable God, whose tenets are inscrutable to mortals such as I.
Told, I'm converted, but I have to warn you, I'm highly credulous and
Alright, on
only trust you
PC
for the
now.
next person to hand me a brochure. Now that you have the glide pack, you could get across to the tower and send the elevator down for me on the double.
Just makes me think of Zelda and Enshrouded. Or the gliding.
My quest cannot be halted!
Oh man, the brain just popping out. Love it. Neither YouTube or Twitch chat letting my messages through. Right, well I saw you on YouTube. You said hello and haven't been able to watch recently and thank you again for the donation. That's amazing. Yeah, so infuriating on mobile, that is. Well, you're here now. We're glad to have you. How's it going? But yeah, if you typed anything after haven't been able to watch much recently, yeah, you're right, I didn't see that. Going great. Awesome. It's been a hell of a week for us. We didn't even stream ESO yesterday. And normally, you know, when we don't do that, like if the servers are down or whatever, or we just start trying to do something for a different game, it can really kill the numbers. I mean, look at what we got right now. It's a fraction of what I'd normally expect, but hey, all the big streamers are in this category probably today. And yeah, our usual audience is this is not the game that they're, you know, particularly interested in necessarily. Yeah, no dice there. I'm thinking there's a grappling point somewhere that I'm missing. There's got to be, right? Yeah, of course there is. But yesterday was fantastic because we played Doom. There are enemies. Where are they? Played Doom and Cyberpunk, and it was just a really, really fun session. Really reassuring, you know, to have people showing up. I loved it.
It is
Very, very
locked down.
thankful.
I require proper clearance.
Jeez, do I need to do everything for you? Search around for a solution.
Right, finally figured out the schedule for our dungeon prog group. Right, one of the messages
Perhaps
that
these
didn't go
dead
through
order troops have
was me
something
asking
on
if the
them.
streams have been going good. Yeah, well, there we go. Good to hear September Games Fest still going strong. Looks the same as Borderlands 3 in the Wonder... And yeah, it does. Avigel or Abigail, welcome on in. I've got things turned down a bit. There's some fancier graphics. If you crank it up. But yeah, the art style is basically unchanged. It's just got a few more bells and whistles. But I'm finding it a little bit too resource hungry. It could be my CPU. I don't think it's my GPU that's struggling with it, but who the hell knows. I was listening to what Claptrap said. Oh, here we are, back again. I guess these are all the bats in the area. Those things fucking suck. Hello! Is it Abigail with a hard G, or would you prefer Abigail with a... I don't know why I'm asking. It's polite, I guess. But yeah, so far, like, the art style is a bit more cutesy. I guess maybe they incorporated some of that aesthetic from Wonderlands. But it looks lovely, as you'd expect. Yeah, for a hoarder like me, this is gonna be... This is always a challenging franchise. It's GH, but it doesn't matter. So a hard G, I guess. Abigail. None of the streamers I follow seem to have many viewers today. Something going on? Ooh, I don't know. It could be this. You know, big streamers, a big launch. Smaller, medium-sized streamers. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Very kind. Much appreciated and welcome on in. My name's Khan. The name of the channel is Ninja Pulls. My wife and I stream on here. We stream a lot of the Elder Scrolls Online. We've got a guild in that game, but we've been doing a September Games Fest where we just play a different game every day. And we've been taking requests from viewers as to what they want us to play. And somebody said, hey, Borderlands 4 launches right in the middle of your little Games Fest. Any chance we could get that? Yeah, and the answer was, hell yeah. So we got in touch with 2K and asked for keys, and we got one. Greetings from Hachiko-chan. My wife told me about your wife's channel. Well, high five. Hachiko's great. You can trust. Yeah, definitely a friend of the guild. So welcome on in. And congrats. Oh man, there are loads of these. Come on, guys. Give it a rest, huh? Ooh, new crown crates are out. Are they already? Damn, I thought we had one more day. I was thinking of getting some more of the last round with gold. Problem is I need to find people who are willing to sell. It's always the trick. Oh, you got an awesome recall. Sweet. Oh, congrats. Yeah, I'm going to have to get on that as well. I missed it. Did the previous round, did they go on sale? You know, where they are slightly cheaper? They normally do that on the last day or two. But I didn't notice. Then again, yesterday we didn't really play much ESO. We didn't play it all on stream, and when I did log in, it was to do raid leading. Would it be clearance for the elevator? Come on, Claptrap. Give me a hand here. Give me a hint. Sell? Oh, seriously, I got no energy. Oh no! And in 1.5 hours, I've got to be ready to tour the city in a pub crawl with new students that we're showing around. That is the most Danish thing I've ever heard. Even if I don't have a dog, can I say I can't come because I've got to walk my dog? I mean, you can say whatever you want. If you need to get out of it, and if you really don't have the energy, and you're not going to be able to do a good job, feel free, man. Rypex didn't check yesterday. Today the old crates aren't in anymore. Yeah. Well, I was tracking that they had like 5 days left, 4 days left, etc. But so I guess we needed to get clearance up there. That's my bad for jumping down. It is a weird looking game. You can say that you're going to visit me in the Netherlands? Yeah, you could. I'm sorry, I have to walk my Dutch friend. Oh, this will be fun. I'm going to tell Maya that we've got Hachiko's husband here with us. They'll be excited. Let me just grab my phone. Send her a cheeky message. Alright. How stupid am I being, and where can we get credentials for the elevator or clearance? Nice butt. Yeah, she's also happy. I remember I helped to animate Hachiko's what would you call it? Like her logo, I guess. That was a fun little project. So we've got to find a way inside. Is it like really, really obvious and I'm just completely missing it? This is the thing when if you're streaming and you're just paying attention to chat. I do this a lot now. I don't listen to what the NPCs are saying, and then when the game actually tries to get out of your way and let you do stuff without, you know, hand-holding everything and pointing you in exactly the right direction, I don't know what to do. Well, there's a shop in there by the look of it. We can't shoot our way in. Yeah, it's okay. Enjoy the game, of course. I'll do my best. Thank you. We can't make it over to the bridge. I was wondering about that. The mission log displays all of the missions, yada 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 yada. Alright. Get clearance for elevator. That's all it says. God damn it. Hello. Ah, never mind. We don't need to bother looking at that. Are you in PC or console? Are the settings maxed out? No, the settings are turned way the fuck down. Because it's running quite badly on my machine. I think it's my CPU, it just isn't really up to scratch. But it's like... It's a 12-core CPU from a few years ago. So it's pretty beefy, it's just not new. And I'm running it on a 5090. No, sorry, a 3090 GPU. So, like, this is a PC that eats most games for breakfast. Some of the latest AAA, sure, I can't play them with settings maxed out, but this game runs really badly. I'm not going to blame the game. I'm just assuming it's my fault, or you know, it's my issue. But yeah, it looks. I'll tell you what. Let's turn things up. And you'll see the frames will dip. But it looks a bit better. But the frames are now kind of low. But if you've got a really beefy setup, it is quite a handsome game, isn't it? Like, in a way that Borderlands games have always looked cool, but they haven't necessarily looked sexy. You know? But honestly, it doesn't make that much difference turning the settings up and down. What puzzles me is that there's clearly a room in there. That's where we need to get. But the game has given me no other hint besides get clearance. Not supposed to be photorealistic? Absolutely not. No, I really dig the art style from the from the franchise. Generally, it means, you know, slightly easier on the PC, performance is going to be better, and it gives it this edgy graphic novel aesthetic, which is really fun. Yeah, Claptrap's no help either. If I talk to him, he won't do anything. Cheers, buddy. You've been a great help. None of these guys have clearance. Yeah, it's pretty. NVIDIA will release new drivers soon. Already got the latest drivers for this game. But yeah, it could be that. It could be that it just needs a bit of a performance patch, and or that I just need to upgrade. It's always a good idea to do that anyway, isn't it? Any excuse. I'm just assuming there's like a container somewhere with what we need. So the game seems to be suggesting, right? That here we are. It's inside this area somewhere. And you may have just heard Maya sneezing. Well, whatever. I guess we carry on and do something else. I can come back and figure out where we're supposed to get clearance. Well, I'm going to explore a little bit more in this direction, then I may have to go and take a quick break. But I should mention, we are going to be back with another Elder Scrolls stream, Elder Scrolls Online, tonight, because we've got a big reveal. The Update 48 preview stream is going to be up at 7 PM UK time, so what is that, 3 and a little bit hours from now. And we're going to stream that. Pool of Reflection. Oh, these things are really annoying. And surprisingly dangerous. Sweet. Thanks, man. And, oh, thanks, Gilly. Bless Maya. I'll tell her. See, this sucks. I can't pick up anything. Pretty sure that's just the... Yeah, that's just a spawn hole for those guys. But yeah, I was saying a minute ago, I think, even though I haven't tried it yet, I can already see how fun this is going to be with at least one buddy. With one or more friends, you know? I mean, that's ultimately how the... You can obviously play them all single player, solo, but they kind of come to life a little bit more when you get a party together. Even if it's just two people. Everything is a little bit faster, easier. Bless Maya, what did I miss? There was just a quiet sneeze in the distance. Which some of you heard. That was all. I was hoping the other two would walk into that. Nope. No such luck. Kill enemies with critical hits. We're done with that one. That's nice. But yeah, other than the performance, which could be a me issue, and the fact that I'm not sure where the hell we're supposed to get clearance, which again, probably a me issue. All good so far. No real downsides to this one. And the reviews that I've seen are pretty good. There's just some concern about the end game, and let's face it, we don't have to worry about that yet. But even if they update the game to make the end game a little bit more robust, it'll be fine. But it's not ideal, is it, to release the game and then just hope that the people who reach the end game in the first few weeks will be content to wait. Whoa. Yeah, those things really are dangerous. Holy shit. They take a surprising amount of damage as well. You see these tiny things flapping around. And you expect them to go down pretty easily. I love the ammo drops from the plants in this game. That's hilarious. Tevi, Borderlands 4. Is it any good? Yeah, so far. The two issues I was just repeating, I've said a couple of times now, are I'm not getting great performance out of it. And that's a little bit disappointing. But that could very much be a me issue. The studio did say some things in the last few weeks that got people to, like, raise an eyebrow. In terms of, don't expect it to run very well. Unless you've got a very up-to-date PC. And as I was just saying, my PC has run everything else that I've thrown at it in recent years. This is the first time it's struggled. So I don't know if it is the open world side of it that hasn't really been optimized to its fullest extent, but it could just be an issue that I'm having. There's also some concern about the end game not being as developed as it could be, but let's be real, that's not going to be an issue yet for most of us. But yeah, all looks good to me so far. It's a fun place to... It's a fun world. It's a bit more colourful than Pandora. This is Kairos, a moon of Pandora. But yeah, the performance issues that I'm having are making it so that it's a bit sluggish. You know, when I move or when I aim, there's a slight delay. And, you know, that's always a bit... It feels kind of horrible to play like that. But I really don't know if that's just a me issue. And right now, I'm struggling to find a place where I can sell all the freaking guns and shit that I've picked up. Right, already got to head out again. Might be back later. Well, yeah, come around. See if you have time to swing by at around 7 PM our time. So in 4 hours time, right? But we'll be talking about. Well, we'll be discussing the reveal, the preview stream for update 48. It's already on its way. Crazy. I feel like Elder Scrolls Online's update frequency might be a little too high now. Now that they're changing that model, this is not necessarily going to be 2 dungeon DLCs. Like, do they need to do a whole new patch each time? I don't know, man. It feels like we just get the new patch under our belts. It releases on console a couple of weeks later. And then it's already... Obviously, the new patch is still 8 weeks away, or whatever, but it feels wrong and dumb to optimize for the current patch when we know that it's... You know, we already know the details of when and how it's going to be out of date. So I think it... I don't know. I think sometimes it's a little bit counterproductive. Sounds good. Think I can make that? Awesome. Well, look forward to seeing you later then. The hell is this? Is that a better shield than the one I've got? It looks that way. See if we've got any cruddy guns that we can drop. Anything under 100 in terms of value can probably be ditched. Oh, Ripe, thank you so much. Another donation. Wow. That is super kind. Thank you so much. Maya will be enormously appreciative as well. And Moose, I don't know whether to be scared or excited for the preview stream. Just be excited and interested.
Delightful.
Dark Metal as well. Thank you so much for the cheer. It's amazing. Yeah, so this is quite an improvement. The shield just lying around. It's like 3 times our health pool now. That's wild. Alright, actually heading out now. Bye-bye. Yeah, take it easy. Firepower still doesn't feel amazing, but I'm starting to feel actually a little bit tanky, which is a relief, because this is supposed to be the tank class. You know? Happy, hello there! Greetings, how are you enjoying the game? I'm enjoying it. There are 3 things we've talked about already. The performance isn't great. Like, I don't know if you can really see it in the frame rate. The stream looks fairly nice, but it's slightly sluggish. So there's like a little bit of lag between my inputs and the game actually doing, like, you know, aiming especially. That feels bad. And I keep turning things down, trying to increase the FPS, and nothing seems to help. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't want to just blame the game. It could be my hardware. And there is a... Basically, I'm stuck. I'm just running around the starting area, messing around. But we're supposed to find a key card somewhere, and the game has absolutely no idea where it is. It's not telling me where to look. Well, it's telling me where to look, but I've looked there and there's nothing there. So those are the only 2 things I would highlight thus far. But yeah, pretty good. Looks smooth on stream, but that sounds annoying. Well, I'm glad at least it looks good. But yeah, Subtlety's been dunking on me for my you can't shoot worth shit at the beginning when I was fiddling with settings, trying to get it right. It works really well with a decent sound system or with headphones. Because the noises of the environment and the little creatures, whether or not they're enemies or just like little critters messing around, the sounds of like birds in the air and little creatures scrabbling around is actually really fun. Gives you a cool sense of place. And of course the art style is funky as ever. Look at that. Nightfall. How's the humor? Yeah, so far there hasn't been a ton of it, but we're very, very early in the game. Super early still. I mean, there's like the basic humor that you can loot toilets and stuff like that. Always a delight. But I don't think there's been any dialogue that's made me laugh so far. But I'm sure it's there. The reviews, taken with a pinch of salt, but so far the consensus seems to be classes are excellent. Like the Vault Hunters are some of the coolest ever. And the story is really good, which that was the problem with Borderlands 3, right? The combat was, some people say it was the best of the series so far, but it didn't matter because the story was ass. The writing was not fun. But yeah, I mean, it's a very cool setting, right? Cyber, could it be because of anti-cheat? Ooh, that is a good question. I hadn't even thought of that. Smart. I'm sure it could be. Cyborg, yeah. But like I said, I'm not going to blame it on anything until I have more evidence for it, you know? Glacial Juvenile Mangler. There's some really interesting variations that you get. I'm guessing, I actually don't know the answer to this, but I'm guessing the game is largely procedural in terms of how it generates loot and enemies, like previous entries in the series. But that's just an assumption. I've actually looked that up. You have unlocked Augments. Their enhancements provide secondary bonuses to your action skills. In most cases, only one augment is equipable at a time. Alright, let's quickly get this done. What do we want? Whenever Onslaughter is active, you fully restore his health and shield. Oh, that's pretty good. Rocket Punch now has 2 modes. I'll take this one. Alright. To be honest, if you told me this is a Borderlands 2 DLC, I wouldn't have questioned it from the visuals alone. Yeah, so don't take the visuals with a pinch of salt, because I had to turn... Well, honestly, it didn't help that much, but I turned the visuals down a bunch. I think the lighting is the main thing. That if you turn everything up and your PC can handle it, the lighting does look a lot more sophisticated. Because it's open world, you don't have these enclosed levels, which are obviously much easier to handle, both from a design standpoint, but also for the hardware. So yeah, don't take the graphics of the I mean, do take the graphics with a pinch of salt. I'm sure if you find a streamer who's streaming in 1440 and whose rig is like absolutely smashing this, and they've got a separate PC for actually streaming, you know, because I'm capturing and running the game on the same machine. It's never ideal. Also, I don't love that takes so long to activate. That's like that's a bit like an ult, you know, like your signature move. You can only have one of those equipped at any time.
Oh, a wasted death.
And it takes a really long time to activate. So if you're fighting fast-moving enemies, which is like most of them, they will often move out of it before the AoE actually lands. Yeah, there could just be a skill issue, but I don't know, it feels like if it were a tad more responsive, it would feel easier and more rewarding. Not now, kitten. Alright, help me out here, guys. So, this seems to be... Oh, now this is on. What the hell? It wasn't on before, was it? Any ideas? Of what we can do to get in. It says... Acquire clearance for the elevator. Get clearance for elevator. And it ain't here. Is there anything around here you guys can see that might help? There aren't any bodies I can loot. None of this stuff is helpful. It's all just ammo. The Halloween setting will be awesome like in previous games, Abigail? Yeah. I keep thinking of the fact that you said it was pronounced like a GH. Abigail, like that. Like a sort of a more French, more francophone pronunciation. I'm overthinking this. My apologies. But yeah, Dark Metal, sadly time for me to leave. Wish you a good stream, Khan. And I wish everyone a nice day. We wish you the same. Have an excellent afternoon, evening. Maybe we'll see you later. If not, tomorrow then. You do have a hammer. That... I hadn't even thought of meleeing stuff down, but... Nope. I didn't think that would be it, but yeah, you're right. The melee attack is a good point. In previous games, there are definitely, like, caches that you can smash and open with the melee attack. But yeah, it's just says here. This is the area. Get clearance for elevator. Don't know if it's a bug. I've also tried the same area but downstairs. The clearance is on the bodies, you've got to look at their neck. Hey, here we go. That green thing? Oh, you're kidding me.
Gruesome.
Hey, Kim Dripsaki. That's what we needed. And I'm sure if I'd been listening to the NPC, Claptrap actually says, do this. But because I was chatting to chat, I did notice the green. Oh, thanks for that. That's much appreciated. That glowing green on the body, yeah. Abigail, I like when games are super new and you can't Google what to do. It gives a real sense of exploring. That's true. It's just not ideal for streaming. Because you got to know when to shut up, stop talking to chat, and pay attention. Or they need a replay dialogue function. Because I'm sure Claptrap told us what to do. I just wasn't even listening to him. I just tuned him out and was talking to you guys. But look at that. King Dripsaki's savior of the stream. Exactly, yeah, so yeah. He does mention to loot the bodies. There we go.
Okay, first thing, find the data pad with the security codes to claim this site as Safe House of the Crimson Resistance.
Look! A safe house! Use the capture find the key code, open the safe house, and reach the command console. And now we can finally sell shit.
Now, use Echo 4 on that console to seize this tower for our great cause. Getting me off this damn planet!
I feel like he's more hysterical, as in, you know, the traditional meaning. Not hysterical as in hilarious, but, you know, over-emotional and dramatic. I don't remember him being quite so... nuts. Thanks again, King Dripsaki. How's it going? So you've been playing this game, huh? Or did you see someone else do it?
Marketing! We gotta get recruitment numbers up. We are all this planet's gods. Now that
Dr. Zed's meds.
died saving you.
RJ?
Yeah, RJ, that's what I said, clearly. I just wanted to make sure you remembered. The point is, we gotta win hearts and minds if we want people to throw their bodies into the wood chipper of rebellion.
The wood chipper of rebellion.
Hear my uplifting voice. I'll interface directly with this tower's transmitter and broadcast a message of inspiration. By pressing that button, you are
I'm in New Zealand to play early and discovered what to do a little while ago. Nice. Well, thanks again.
Do it! Do it! For freedom! I know you're scared for my well-being, but you have to hit that button. You might be thinking, what if this overloads claptrap circuits?
Yeah, that's the one we've got equipped, right? Yeah.
Factory default settings. And to that, I say, oh my god, I hadn't even considered that! Press the button quick before I change my mind! Don't leave me alone with my fears! Press it! Press it! The horror of anticipation is 1,000 times more excruciating than the inevitable pain will be!
Yeah, I definitely feel like he's a bit more crazed than he used to be.
Not sure what I'll do with it. Maybe sell it to Claptrap for a double.
Now, I'm about to go get coffee, but I'm addicted, so I pulled up your stream to keep the Borderlands 4 flow going. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here. I'm actually gonna have to head out myself in just a short while. But we will be back, folks, a little bit later with the Update 48 preview stream for ESO.
Like everyone else.
But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. That's awesome. And I hope you enjoyed the showcase. Let me just flip the screen properly. So yeah, I'll almost certainly be back in Borderlands 4